Okay, so this is part B to question 17. State one assumption you have made. Explain how this has affected your answer to part A. So part A was talking about John travelling from Cambridge to Newcastle. And at the very start of that question, the first thing we did was we connected up Newcastle and Cambridge and we measured the straight line distance. Okay, so that can be an assumption that we've made. So we assumed that John was travelling in a straight line. Now, obviously, in real life, it's very, very rare to travel in just one straight line. So we assumed John was travelling in one straight line. Okay, so we've made that assumption. That's how we figured out how far it was between Newcastle and Cambridge. Okay, so we'd get 1 mark for that, stating that's the assumption that we've made. Okay, you could also put down we've assumed he won't have any rest breaks. That could be another one. But the second part of the question says explain how this has affected your answer to part A. Now, because we've assumed he's going the most direct way in a straight line, okay, our answer to part A is an underestimate. Okay, so we could put the answer to part A, oh my goodness, the answer to part A was an underestimate. Okay, and the reason why it's an underestimate is because realistically he's actually going to have to travel more miles than that because he's not going the most direct route. Okay, and we figured out the most direct route, so it's going to be the shortest amount of time possible for him to make that journey. So it's an underestimate, and we'd say that John would need more time to make his journey. Okay, so 1 mark for saying what the assumption is, and the second mark for explaining how that has affected our initial answer.